Hi everyone, this is Mrs. V Chen. Welcome to my Form 4 Foundational Accounting lesson number 5. Alright, so in today's lesson we will do two DSE questions. So one is in 2018 and one is in 2019. Okay, so here is the question 5, number 5 in 2018, and then we are given this at the beginning here. So on 1st January 2018, the cash at bank accounts of Vincent's firm carried a debit balance of 20,000. Okay, so remember what is meaning of debit balance. Okay, and debit balance means which side is bigger, means the debit side is bigger than the credit side. Okay, and what is the cash account? So cash at bank account means that which side is positive. So here I have my cash at bank account, so this side is positive, means we have check received it. All right, and this one credit side is negative, means we pay check. All right, and also in this question part A here, we need to prepare the T accounts in the books of Vincent's firm to record the above transaction. So here is my cash at bank account and this debit balance, okay, which is the opening balance as well. So debit side here. Okay, and the date is on 1st of January, since this is the opening balance to begin with, so the description will be balance brought down. All right, so to start with the transaction in January for Vincent. All right, so next on 3rd of January, we have this goods purchased on credit. That means we go to the supplier, we buy goods, and then we pay later. All right, and then the supplier offers a trade discount of 2% for purchase orders over 5,000. So you can see the amount, which is already over 5,000, so that the firm can enjoy the 2% trade discount. So now I'm going to analyze step by step. So here, if we purchase goods and then pay later, we call that credit purchases. And do you remember the double entries of purchases? Always a debit item, so therefore we debit purchases, and then we pay money later to supplier, so we owe money to trade creditor. Okay, and the name for creditor in DSE is trade payable. All right, and then now we need to calculate. So this is the list price, which is over 5,000, so the firm can enjoy, okay, a deduction in the list price of 2%. So the calculation will be, so 10,000 and times how many percent left? 98%. So this 98% is this 98%, okay, is after deducting trade discounts. All right, okay, now I can do my posting. So debit purchases, that means we put figure on debit side of the purchases account. So here is my purchases account, right? Okay, so debit purchases, the year is 2018 and the date is 3rd of January. And then what makes us debit purchases? It is because of trade payable, right? And the list price is 10,000. Since it is over 5,000, so we can enjoy 2% deduction on the list price, so times 98%. So after deducting trade discount. So where's my calculator? Okay, so therefore I will have this 10,000 times this 98%, so that will be 9,800. So we always enter once on debit side and then once on credit side, and the name of the account will be trade payable, which is same as creditor. All right, and then we credit this 9,800. Okay, so the year 2018, the date 3rd of January, and the reason is purchases. All right, so therefore this is the T accounts. All right, on 3rd for the first parts of the question. All right, so on 3rd of January, we also have this sentence and saying that a cash discount of 3% for settlements within 10 days after purchase. Since on 3rd January, we don't pay any money to the supplier, to the creditor, so therefore there should be no transaction, no double entry related to the second sentence. All right, okay, now we come to 7th of January, repay the supplier for the purchase made on 3rd January 2018 by check. So look at the dates. All right, pay on 7th, and then the date for purchase is 3rd. So this is exactly settled within 10 months. So I'm going to analyze this step by step on January 7th. Okay, so on January 7th, right, so we pay money to creditor by check. So credit bank. And then to settle the liability, so here is the liability, so I debit trade payable. Okay, and how much we owe to creditor, which is 9,800. So let me put the figures here. This is 9,800. Right, this is also 9,800. So that we owe trade creditor liability, which is 9,800. So let's look at the dates for settlements. So from 3rd to 7th, which is within 10 days, so the firm can enjoy another discount. So that pay less, which is 3% less. So therefore, the amount paid here is only 97%. So you can see which side is smaller. The credit side is smaller, and which is here we have 3%. The firm can enjoy what? Do you remember that? We call that discount received. Okay, so therefore, so 9,800, all right, so times 97%, am I right? So 9,800 times 0.97, so that would be 9,506, and then the difference is 3%, 294 will be discount received. So after this analysis, I'm going to do posting. Okay, I have my double entry debit trade payable 9,800. So I go to debit side of the trade payable account. But what makes us debit trade payable? There are two things. So that I have to split this 9,800 into 9,506 and 294. Okay, so therefore I have this debit side, right? 9,506 and 294, and the date is on 7th. So here 2018. So this is on 7th of January. The reason is paid by check. So cash at bank. This is the reason. All right. And then why we pay less? Because the firm can enjoy discounts received. All right, so this is my posting, debit trade payable because of this two. All right, and then after debit, I need to go to credit side. So credit cash at bank. So here is my cash at bank. So that on credit side, I have now that's 9,506, and the date is 7. And then we pay money to creditor to settle the liability. So this is trade payable. Okay, so I have done this credit bank, right? And then now I need to credit discount received. So I need another T for discount received, and then I put 294. Okay, the year 2018, dates, and the reason is trade payable. Okay, so you can see all the posting here actually comes from the journal entries. And here we have the analysis. Okay, so remember what is discount received, which side is positive? This is positive on the credit side, because what is discount received, which is a kind of revenue. If we pay money to supplier earlier, we pay less so that we can enjoy. Okay, so next on 10th of January, pay rents by check. So that after we pay rents, we have less money in the bank account. So therefore here at cash at bank account, we pay money, which is 7,000 the date's on 10th of January while we paid money for because of rents. So we credit bank, and then what do we debit? We debit rents. So rents is a kind of expense, so that it should be on the debit side. So here I have another T for rents. So the double entry is debit rents. Alright, we put figure on debit side, and the date 2018, and then January 10th. The reason is we pay by check, so which is cash at bank. So I finished the posting on 10th. Okay, and then finally 25th, sold goods on credit for 12,000. So what is meaning of sold goods on credit? That means we make sales to customer, and sales is always a credit item, so we credit sales. And then on credit means we don't have money received yet, so we are going to receive money later. So the debtor owe us money, so debit trade receivable. Okay, so therefore on 25th I need to draw up one T account for trade receivable and then another one for sales. Alright, so that here debit trade receivable credit sales, so that this is my T account for trade receivable. So debit trade receivable means we put figure on debit side, which is 12,000, and the date 2018. The month is 25th of January, and the reason is sales. So this is how we do posting. So debit trade receivable, and then credit sales. So this is credit side, and 2018, and then 25th, and the reason is trade receivable. Alright, so what is trade receivable? Is our customer. Okay, and same as debtor, right, and which is a kind of asset, so this side is positive. That means the customer owe us money, more money, right, after sales. So this is meaning in the T account. Alright, okay, and this is the question, all about the question in 2018. So we have two difficult points that will be on 3rd of January and on 7th of January. Okay, whenever it is difficult, we need to do analysis by this. Alright, so and then we have this discount received, alright, from trade payable if we pay money earlier. Okay, so let's do another similar questions in 2019. So here is the question. For A, we need to prepare appropriate T accounts to record the above transaction for Chong's firm. Alright, so here on 1st December, Chong's firm purchased the goods, so we buy goods, right? So who is Chong? Chong is the buyer. Alright, so purchase goods by check, so pay money by check. So therefore the T account will be, I need to draw up a T account for purchases. And then I need to draw up, so cash at bank account, so because paid by check, cash at bank account. So write it nicely. So this is my T account. Okay, now I do posting directly. So purchases of goods. So we debit purchases. Okay, so here put 5,000, and then the date is 2018. Here the date is December 1st. The reason, okay, after purchases we have money paid, and this is because of cash at bank, right? So debit purchases and credit cash at bank. So this is 5,000 on credit side, 2018, 1st of December. The reason why we pay check, because we have purchases here, means purchased goods. Okay, so next we come to the second paragraph. On 22nd December, Chong's firm sold goods to a new customer, so which is Jackie, on credit. That means we don't have money received yet after sales. So who is Jackie? Jackie is the customer, so Jackie is same as debtor of the business, which is same as trade receivable, right, like that. Okay, all right, and then look at that. A 5% discount would be offered to customers if the settlement were made within 10 days after purchase. So just look at this sentence. So there is no settlement yet, so the first double entry related to this will be, okay, we credit sales, and then who owe us money, which is Jackie. All right, so something very important here. We must use the name required, okay, which is Jackie, required in the question, instead of using debtors account, instead of using trade receivable accounts. Otherwise, marks will be deducted. So therefore, this is 8,000, debit Jackie, and then credit sales 8,000. All right, so here is my T account for Jackie. Okay, so debit Jackie 8,000, then date 2018. What date? 22nd December. The reason is sales, so debit Jackie, credit sales, so 8,000, 2018, and then 22nd December. Okay, who owe us money, which is Jackie. All right. Okay, now the last sentence here. Jackie settled the amounts by check. So Jackie is our customer, so that Jackie has to pay money to us, and then we are going to receive money. Okay, so and then we need another transaction and the double entry on 30th of December. We receive money, so that debit cash at bank. So I just put bank here, and then who pay us money, which is Jackie. And Jackie owe us 8,000. Okay, now next you need to check. So is the dates between the sales date 22nd to 30th, is this less than 10 days? Yes, it is less than 10 days. So therefore the firm, okay, that means Chong can enjoy another 5%. No, actually, Jackie can enjoy this 5% because Jackie is the customer and Chong is the seller in this situation. So when Chong receive money, that will be only 95% on debit side. Okay, and there is another 5% on debit side, which is discount allowed to Jackie, discount allowed to debtor if debtor Jackie pay us earlier within 10 days. Okay, now I come to my posting. So debit discount allowed, so therefore the final T account here must be discounts allowed to debtor, to customer, if customer settle money earlier to us, pay money earlier to us. So that would be 5% times 8,000. All right, so the reason here is 2018 settlement on 30th of January, and this is Jackie. Okay, so the calculation is 8,000 times 5%. Okay, so 8,000 times 0.5. So I have 400 discount allowed. I just follow posting. So debit bank, so receive money. Debit bank, so this is cash at bank. So I put on debit side 2018, the date is 30th of January, and that is money received from Jackie. Okay, so it is only 95%, so that will be 8,000 times 95%. So you can see if Jackie pay us earlier, we receive less money. So this is incentive given to the debtor if they pay us earlier. So that would be 7,600. Okay, so I have done posting for discount allowed and debit bank. Now I come to credit Jackie, and then you have to split this 8,000 into 5% and 95%. So Jackie's account, so this is my Jackie's account. So I need to split this 8,000. So because of, so 2018 and then third year of 12 because of discounts allowed. This is the reason and description, and then I have cash at bank. This is 5%, this is 95%. Okay, so how much is discount allowed? So I get discount allowed here as well, 400. And how much is check received? 7,600. So 7,600. Okay, all right. Okay, so finally, let's do a revision again. So this is cash at bank account. So this is positive side. That means we have check received from Jackie. So why we receive check? Because we make sales to Jackie, and Jackie is our customer. All right, so here is credit side, which is negative. That means we pay money, right? We pay check for what? For purchases. So this is the meaning of T account. And also, all right, so you can see who is Jackie. So Jackie is customer, which is debtor, which is asset. So positive on the debit side. Okay, because we make sales to Jackie. And here is credit side, means the amounts of Jackie decreased due to, okay, we have money received from Jackie, and then we offer discount allowed to Jackie as well. All right, and finally, sales is a credit item because it is revenue, so this is positive on credit side, and then we make sales to Jackie. And then finally, what about discount allowed? Okay, again, discount allowed to whom? Discount allowed to debtor, if debtor pay us earlier, and discount allowed is a debit item, and which is a kind of expense. Okay, so that's why we have discount allowed on the debit side to encourage the customer to pay us earlier. All right, so that's all about the DSE question in 2018 and 2019. So thanks for watching my video. See you next time. Bye bye.